Hi everyone, this is Pamela Raquel from Attitude Vermelha. In today's video, we're going to talk about a very important topic, how to have more confidence and attitude to achieve your goals in life. We know that often lack of confidence and shyness can prevent us from achieving our dreams, but with some practical strategies and tips, it is possible to change this situation. So if you want to know how to overcome shyness and have more attitude to reach your goals, make sure you watch this video until the end. And if you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of all the news and receive more tips and strategies to change your life for the better. So let's go. Shy women who want to date but struggle to choose a partner may feel overwhelmed by the social pressure of finding a relationship. Shyness can make finding a partner even more challenging, especially if you feel insecure or uncomfortable with the idea of talking to new people. To overcome this difficulty, it is important that these women practice self-confidence and learn to communicate more openly and assertively. It's important to remember that choosing a partner is a personal decision, and as such, there are no hard and fast rules to follow. Some helpful tips for shy women include joining groups and activities that have similar interests to yours, talking to friends and family for advice and opinions, and seeking professional help from a psychologist or therapist if needed. Remember that dating is not a race, and the process of finding the right partner can take time. Ultimately, the important thing is to choose someone who respects and values your individuality, and with whom you can grow and develop personally. If you are a man who is interested in dating a shy woman, there are some things you can do to make the experience more comfortable and enjoyable for both of you. The following are some helpful tips to help you approach a shy woman and create a positive relationship. Be patient and respectful. Shy women may need more time to feel comfortable and secure in a relationship. So it's important to be patient and not pressure her to open up quickly. Also, respect her boundaries and choices, and don't force her to do anything she doesn't want to. Create a peaceful and relaxed environment. Find places and situations where she feels more comfortable and relaxed, such as a cafe or a park. Avoid noisy and crowded places, as this can increase her anxiety. Listen carefully, show interest in listening to her and ask open-ended questions to encourage conversation. Give her space to express herself and don't interrupt her while she talks. Be positive and encouraging. Shyness can make a person feel insecure or self-doubt. So it's important to be a positive and encouraging partner, praising her strengths and supporting her decisions. Make small gestures of kindness. Simple gestures, like sending affectionate messages or offering to help with everyday tasks, can make a big difference to a shy woman, showing that you care and are there for her. Remember that each person is unique and may have different needs and preferences. Therefore, it is important to be aware of the individual needs of the shy woman you are dating and be flexible in your approach. With patience, respect, and care, you can create a healthy and happy relationship with a shy woman. Being shy is not a weakness, but a personality trait that is part of many women. However, it can be challenging for a shy woman to feel comfortable in social situations, especially relationships. To help a shy woman feel more comfortable in a relationship, it's important that you make an effort to create a welcoming and safe environment. Some additional tips include: communicate clearly, avoid being ambiguous or indirect in your communication. Be clear on your intentions and avoid making assumptions about what she is thinking or feeling. Be a good listener, pay attention to her needs and listen to what she has to say without judgment. Be receptive and try to understand her point of view. Empathize, try to put yourself in her shoes and understand what she is going through. This can help her feel more comfortable and understood. Be kind and respectful, treat her with care and respect, avoiding any offensive behavior or language. Give her the space she needs and respect her boundaries. Don't pressure her, avoid asking invasive questions or putting pressure on her to open up. Allow her to share whatever she wants, at her own pace. Be patient. Remember that shyness is a personality trait and it may take time for her to feel comfortable in a relationship. Be patient and allow her to progress at her own pace. In short, helping a shy woman feel comfortable in a relationship requires patience, empathy, kindness, and respect. Building a healthy relationship with a shy woman can be a rewarding and enriching journey for both parties. Conquering a woman is not an easy task, but with the right approach, it is possible to establish a healthy and meaningful relationship. Here are some tips to help you get the woman you like. Be authentic, be yourself, and show your positive qualities. Don't try to be someone you're not, as this could be perceived as inauthentic and push her away. Show genuine interest. Ask questions about her interests and hobbies and show that you are interested in getting to know her better. Listen carefully and show that you care about what she has to say. Be a good communicator. Communicate clearly and assertively, avoiding ambiguities or games. Be honest and direct about your feelings and intentions. Show confidence. Trust yourself and show security in your actions. This can be attractive and make her feel safe being with you. Be kind and respectful. Treat her with care and respect, demonstrating that you are a caring person and concerned about her well-being. Create special moments. Plan dates that make her excited and happy. Show that you care about making her feel special and valued. Be patient. Remember that the winning process can take time. Be patient and don't try to rush things. Allow her to progress at her own pace and don't pressure her to make hasty decisions. In summary, to conquer a woman, you need to be authentic, show genuine interest, be a good communicator, show confidence, be kind and respectful, create special moments, and be patient. Remember that each person is unique and may have different needs and preferences. Therefore, it's important to be aware of the individual needs of the woman you're trying to woo and be flexible in your approach. Dating a woman can be an exciting and rewarding experience. Here are some tips to help you make the most of these moments. Choose a nice place. Plan a place that is pleasant for both of you, such as a restaurant, cafe, or park. Consider her likes and interests and try to pick a place that interests her. Be punctual. Make sure you arrive on time or even a few minutes early. This shows respect and consideration for the person and can create a good first impression. Dress appropriately. Choose an outfit that is appropriate for the location and makes you feel comfortable and confident. Don't forget to take care of yourself and be clean and tidy. Show interest. Show interest in the things she has to say and ask questions about her interests and hobbies. Listen carefully and show that you are genuinely interested in getting to know her better. Be gentlemanly. Open doors for her, offer to pick up the bill, or share the costs, depending on the situation. Be polite and respectful in your actions and words. Be fun. Try to make the experience fun and enjoyable, whether it's interesting conversation, jokes, or activities that both of you might enjoy. Try to focus on having fun and enjoying the time together. Don't be invasive. Respect her boundaries and avoid asking too personal questions or pressuring her to do something she doesn't feel comfortable with. Be kind and respectful in your actions and words. In summary, dating a woman requires attention to detail, consideration, and respect for her time and interests. Be kind, fun, and chivalrous and make her feel valued and respected. Remember that everyone is unique and may have different needs and preferences, so be open and flexible in your approach. Keep the conversation interesting. Try to keep the conversation lively and interesting. Ask open-ended questions to encourage her to talk about herself, and share funny or interesting stories that might pique her interest. Be present in the moment. Avoid being on your cell phone or distracted during the meeting. Demonstrate that you are present in the moment and giving her your undivided attention. Don't be pushy. Don't push the woman to do something she doesn't want to do or try to rush things. Respect her pace and allow the relationship to develop naturally. Demonstrate your qualities. Show your positive qualities, such as your honesty, loyalty, and sense of humor. This can be attractive and make her want to be closer to you. Show your confidence. Show confidence in your actions and words. Don't be afraid to express your feelings or demonstrate your interests. Get creative. Plan fun and different activities to do together, like a picnic in the park or an afternoon of games. This can make the experience more memorable and special. Be respectful. Respect her opinions and beliefs, even if they differ from yours. Don't criticize or judge her, but try to understand her better. In short, dating a woman requires attention to detail, respect, consideration, and genuine interest. Try to be creative, interesting, and fun, while demonstrating your positive qualities and confidence. Remember that everyone is unique and may have different needs and preferences, so be open and flexible in your approach and try to enjoy the experience together. After having an amazing night with a woman, it's important to keep in mind a few things that can help you maintain a good relationship and move forward in a healthy way. Here are some tips to help you. Be honest. If you are interested in continuing to date the woman, be honest about your feelings. Don't play games or be ambiguous about what you want. Be clear and direct, respecting their feelings and opinions. Show interest. Show that you are interested in continuing to get to know her better. Ask about their hobbies, interests, and future plans. Demonstrate that you want to be a part of her life and that you care about her. Keep in touch. Keep in touch after the amazing night. Text or call her to let her know you enjoyed your night together and would like to go out again. Don't wait too long to get in touch, let her know you're really interested. Be respectful, respect her decisions and opinions. Don't pressure her to do anything she doesn't want to or isn't ready for. Always maintain respect and consideration in your actions and words. Be patient, allow the relationship to develop naturally. Don't rush things or try to impose your will. Respect her time and decisions. Be open to new experiences and changes. Be willing to learn from the woman and allow her to contribute to the relationship in a positive way. Show that you care. Show that you care about her by offering help, emotional support, or just spending time together. Show that you are willing to make the effort to make the relationship work. In summary, after having an amazing night with a woman, it's important to demonstrate honesty, interest, and respect by staying in touch and allowing the relationship to develop naturally. Be patient, open, and willing to make the effort to make the relationship work. Remember that everyone is unique and may have different needs and preferences, so be open and flexible in your approach and try to enjoy the experience together. Based on the information and tips presented so far, here are some other top tips for men who want to date a woman. Be confident, but not arrogant. Confidence is an attractive quality, but it's important not to overdo it and become arrogant. Be confident in your actions and words, but also be humble and attentive to the woman's feelings. Show genuine interest. Don't pretend to be interested or just to impress her. Show a genuine interest in getting to know her better and learning more about her passions, interests, and opinions. Be authentic. Be yourself and don't try to change yourself into someone you're not. Being authentic is an attractive quality that can help you build a healthy, long-lasting relationship. Show you are responsible. Be punctual and keep your appointments. Show that you are a responsible and reliable man. Be a good listener. Pay attention to what she is saying and show interest in her thoughts and feelings. Be a good listener and give her space to express herself. Be funny. A sense of humor can be a great attractive quality. Be funny and joke around, but don't be offensive or insensitive. Maintain personal hygiene. Make sure you are well-groomed and clean. Personal hygiene is an important quality that can make a big difference in your appearance and attractiveness. Respect her boundaries. Don't push her or pressure her to do something she doesn't want to do. Respect her boundaries and give her space to feel comfortable. Be a gentleman. Demonstrate good manners and be kind and respectful. This can make a big difference in how she perceives you. Be open to feedback. Be open to receiving feedback and making changes to improve yourself and the relationship. Listen to what she has to say and work together to build a healthy and happy relationship. In conclusion, there are many tips and strategies that men can use to win over and date a woman. Be confident, authentic, and genuinely interested. Be a good listener, be funny, respect her boundaries, and be a gentleman. Maintain good personal hygiene and be open to feedback to work together and build a healthy and happy relationship.